Hey, do you ever go to send a communication inside your CRM or pull a list and realize that the names of all of your people are just kind of a mess? Or you need to send a personalized email and you don't have first name and last name split up. Okay, let me show you how to do that. It's very simple and very handy. So let's get into this. So when you pull a list from your CRM, you usually end up with a CSV file. So one thing that I want you to do is take a look at all the information, and you don't need to keep a lot of the information, because what we're going to be doing is fixing the names and then uploading this document back into your CRM so that it just fixes the cells that need to be fixed. Okay, so with that in mind, we want to get rid of anything that we don't need. Okay, so we don't need giving history, we don't need any of this information. So you might want to just double check what what your donor base uses to identify donors. Now, my guess is it's either like a customer number or it's an email. So when you upload this information back up into your CRM, you don't want to upload the names into something else. So just make sure that you keep that identifier. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a whole bunch of columns here, because as you can see in that first column, like there's names all over the place, with all different types of capitalization and all kinds of things. So I like to give myself quite a few extra rows so that I have a lot of room to work. So I'm going to actually give myself like a couple more. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is fix all the capitalization. So if you notice, like all of this name, it is all lowercase. This one has all sorts of different capital, non-capital. But when you're going to write a letter, like it's really hard, you're having to fix this over and over again. So fix it once and then it's done. Now, quick way to do that, because when you have a ton of people in your database, oh my gosh, not fun to to have to fix all of these manually. So you don't have to. Okay, so the way that you can do this when you're in Excel or you're in Google Docs or Google Sheets. Okay, so this is a formula that you're going to use. It's equal sign. So I want you to see, like, here's the name. I'm in the next cell over, equal sign, and then proper. And then you use a bracket and click on, so I'm using my mouse to click on the other cell and then close bracket. Now, I want you to watch this. Okay, look at this. So it automatically fixed the different capitalizations that were all messed up. So then it's auto-suggesting that I fill all of these, and I'm like, heck yes. Okay, so now what you have is all of the names are correct with their different capitalization, but you want to go back and double check, because sometimes, so we have Corey McDonald, okay, so that worked. So Mick and Donald were separated, so those became both capitalized. But if you look that Denny McLarson, well, the L in Larson is no longer capitalized, so you will need to change that. Okay, here's where you want to, okay, if you click on the cell, it's a formula, okay? So you want to make sure that this is no longer a formula and that you can use it over and over, because if I delete this, then that goes away. okay? So you don't want that to happen. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this cell, copy it, and then we're gonna paste it into the name, copy it and paste it over the original names, and we're gonna paste it, do a special paste, values only. All right, so what this does is all the names are fixed, and now you can delete this column B because it's no longer, you don't need all of these, this whole formula, this row of formulas, because you fixed it over here. Okay, so I'm going to delete this column, double check. Okay, so I need to fix McLarson here. Now you, oops, there we go. It looks like I deleted all of them. Okay, so now you want to separate these into first name and last name. So really quick, easy way to do that is to highlight all of the names. You go to data, split text to column, and then you will be able to choose how you want to split those texts. So you can do it by a lot of different options, but space is typically the easiest way to do that. So we click space, and look at that, all of our names are now in 2 columns. Okay, so I'm gonna back up here. What you'll probably want to do first is copy this, paste it here, because now we want to separate it, and I'll show you why that's important. We're gonna separate by space. Okay, so now we have the original name, we have first name, and we have last name. Now you'll notice that, look at, there was some extra, some people had 3 names, sometimes people have 4 names. So this is why I gave myself the extra columns, so that if people have more names, then I don't overwrite the information. Okay, so we're just gonna copy this and paste it back where it needs to go. Oops. Okay, then I can delete the rest of the cells that I don't need. And then I can download this as a CSV, upload it back into my CRM, and all of the names have been updated and are the right capitalization, and it took me a fraction of the time. So I hope this is helpful. Okay, let me know.